So I don't think we're going to be going to war against Congo today. I don't think the timing's going to work out, because we really need some techs. One time, Quill has faith and money and faith, but nothing to use it on. Oh, but I have plans. This money's going to go towards, like, upgrading our entire army, and then we're going to faith buy, like, artillery and shit. Because we're running a theology right now.
The bank $100,
Theocracy. Ooh, Big Ben got built. Alright, we got banking tech, which means we can build banks. Although before I build the bank, I'm going to go for the amphitheater, and then we'll probably follow that up with some museum stuff. Real Neltron, you got your holy site, which meant you culture bomb these things, and that's awesome. You do have an amenities problem. I'm going to start an entertainment complex here. We are going to... I'm going to put it right over here. It's a useless desert tile. It'll cover Razun, because we're already going to be covering Chaos Lords, so that's going to be okay. So I did this, because you have some amenities things. We'll get that going, and that's probably okay. We'll at least build the first tier of that. I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm not worried about building walls here quite so much. I guess we may as well farm that, sure. So this is a marsh. I think we'll clear the marsh for a food booth somewhere. Oh, we got cattle over here. Inquisitor's got nothing to do. Yeah, we're going to go clear the rainforest. Send stuff to a city. We're going to clear this marsh. There we go. Bebop is now size 6, which is nice. Work on your Prasat. 4 turns to Angkor Wat. Well, let's see if we can actually get a wonder this game. Buy a granary in Real Neltron. That might be a good idea. No! I refuse. That's a lot of money, but no! I'm not giving up my goddamn books. Yeah, your housing capacity is pretty bad. I just worry about how much money I might need. That being said, getting the city to actually grow and not be housing capped. Launch moon landing is done.
Nature, as manifested in tribalism and nationalism.
We did steal a tech.
As manifested in tribalism.
We can get another. Oh, now I got nationalism, so we can make cores, and we do get the spy from this as well. Okay. I think I'm not really changing anything. I can get rid of serfdom. I'll move meritocracy up here. I'll run Machiavellianism for a little bit. Faster spies, and we can build an extra spy, which we will be doing right away. So now the next question is, where do we go? Probably pick up a lot of stuff that's like been discounted. Pastures give +1 food. I mean, I think we need to unlock that. And unlock that. I mean, we're not going to get the boost for these, so that's fine. See, I'm waiting. I mean, buying the field cannons wouldn't be too shabby. That actually, you know what? Buying field cannons is probably acceptable. We're going to have 1 field cannon core. I think a 2nd field cannon core would actually be an excellent idea. And we're a while away before we can build it directly. Although I could save money by just delaying this a little bit longer. Why have it now? Yeah, I like that thinking. You've got nothing you can really build in Lemfair. You really need to grow. I mean, I could build some walls, but no. You know what? You're going to go ahead and build the spy. It's going to be a little slow, but that's okay. Tile improvements up over here. No religious stuff to kill there. You are obviously going to build a mine over here. Thank you very much. I guess you're going to build a farm here. Not a very useful tile, but we're there, so let's do it. No one can work this this forest here, so we can chop it. Pasture up. Buy a few non-desert tiles on the north side of Lemfair for farming. That is true. Actually, I could set it to food focused as well, because it wasn't working this. I mean, maybe not food focused, but maybe lock that tile. There we go. That'll be good enough for now. What? We get a different symbol for alliances renewed every time. Sometimes it's cross sword, sometimes it's the wonder thing. It's very odd. Oh, you can't accept my friendship? Really? Would you like a horse? For 15 gold per turn? Okay. I accept the deal. Now, would you like coffee? Sure, 5 gold per turn. That's fine. Would you like a niter? For 15 gold per turn? Sounds good, buddy. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Not My Friend. You know what? Let's sabotage production. Oh, you've got a promotion. Hold on. Home territory. Disrupt rocketry better. Higher chance to get away. We don't have to disrupt rocketry right now. You're not building anything, probably. Let's do the ace driver, because that way you can keep leveling up and get stronger and stronger. And that's pretty good. So you're doing that. Building the caravels. We're all good there. We're 2 turns away from Anchor Wat. Well, really, or 3 turns away. We're really 2 turns away because I'm going to do a chop here. And I think the chop will go to Chaos Lord, because I think even though it's out of range, it still should be the closest city. Or one of them. I don't know. I don't know where the chop will go, actually. Doesn't matter. You want monks? Faith by his monk. But the thing is, like, the monks are shit. Like, we took it as an idea. Are they even in the list anymore? I guess they'd have to be somewhere with a holy site. Like, they're strength 35. You guys just want it for the lulz? That sounds about right. I don't know where that chop went. It might have said it in the tooltip. Hopefully it went somewhere. Might have gone to Baron, actually. So that's okay. You know what? Actually, I will move you down, because it looks like there's a bunch more Inquisitors coming this way. I'm gonna sabotage his production. It's gonna be helpful to slow that down. I think I can probably chop that forest here, because I think there's going to be lots of production in Bibup. Warrior monks with bazooka sounds perfectly fine. I'm waiting to faith buy my units until I've got the units that I want to faith buy. No! You're not taking my Romeo and Juliet away from me. They're perfectly good at taking themselves away from each other.
If facts don't fit the theory,
Spoiler
change the
alert?
facts.
Also on food on plantations. Alright. And, hey, listen. I don't suppose you'd be interested in a research agreement. For... I don't know. This will give us a boost, right? We have to pay you. I don't know. One, two, three. Okay, so this will be farming for Baron. And housing, even if they don't work it right now. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and chop this. Boosting that, which means we can faith buy the what? And I think we'll start on a granary for some housing over here. Although, oh, you've got the population, hold on, to start a district. So I will actually start the industrial zone here, at least lock in the cost. But I think it's probably a good idea to go and quickly build the granary, especially if it's only going to take a couple turns because of overlap, because you're going to not be growing soon. I guess it's United turns away from growing anyway. You know what? Start on the industrial zone after all. I'll have to clearly get some farms or something down there. Okay, so the question is, if I hit next turn, do I actually get Angkor Wat? Or does someone steal it from me at the last second? Not that that ever happens all the time. Farms next to Aqueduct get food bonus. Yes, that's true. So even more incentive to chop that down. Are you ready for, like, the circle road? The road circle? Instead of a wonder? We built it! Hooray!
And access
Plus 1 pop, plus 1 housing.
Protected by 2
Must be built adjacent to an aqueduct
tigers
district.
so
And it looks
grand
very
fierce
pretty and shiny.
as to strike
In before
terror into the
Angkor Wat. That made me spit out my Coke. That was funny. We could start a new district. And that might not be a bad idea. I mean, buffing our current ones are pretty good. Getting a certain number of workshops gets us a boost to something, which is helpful, and obviously lets you build more stuff. But at the very least, it should lock in a cost. Chaos Lord is getting pretty big. We might want its own entertainment complex, actually. Because negative amenities are bad. So I will, in fact, do that. 3 turns. Alright, you know what? Get that started. That'll fix your amenities. Not go to positive amenities. Do that, then build a workshop. I think that's going to be okay. And yeah, the workshop and the market and everything like that will get it going. So we're going to stay parked there. You are running armies now, which I did expect. May as well get a farm here. It's out of... Oh, no, it's not out of range of over here. And it does... In any case, it gives adjacency perks, so... Real Neltron, we could move your trade stuff out of there at this point. But you know what? I think I'm still okay with you running fairly heavily. Mostly production focus is going to be good. You can get a lot of it from Gandhi Nuked Me. But I think we'll go to Chaos Lord instead, because you'll get a fair bit more food, as well as half-decent production. And it'll build a slightly different road as well, so that's always nice. You know what? Let's chop this, because at some point we will build an industrial zone there, so we'll chop and get the production out of it first. That will be nice. And so the aqueduct is over here. We could lumber mill these. And actually, I think that's probably the way I want to go. Because you have a half-decent amount of food in Chaos Lord. Yeah, we're just going to lumber mill these spots. Lemfair, you can keep working there. I'll do the same thing. I'm just going to run you over to Chaos Lord, maybe for a little bit more growth as well. It's not doing much for our money, but our money's pretty good. We'll farm that. 917. I mean, we're starting... We actually have fairly decently sized cities this game for a change. I mean, nowhere close to the AI. More power plants. Oh, right. I can start coring my dudes up. Save a couple of bucks, I think. More spaceports for Australia. They're going to be a problem.
Never criticize a rifleman until you've walked a mile in his shoes. That way, he'll be
I like this quote.
And you'll be out.
Delete the aqueduct pin for... Thank you. And we might delete these as well, but we might still end up sticking a city there. We'll see how it goes. Right. You are going to core with this guy. Thank you. You are going to core with that guy. Core there. Actually, move you here, move you here. And core you. So I think we need one more elephant. Although, I probably won't build the elephant. I'll probably just end up building the, upgrading it to an artillery and building that. So, is this the only unit that we haven't cored up? I think that is indeed the case. So yeah, we're just gonna hard research steel. Although we can't go. Maybe we'll just half research steel. I wonder if there's any chance we're close to building 3 workshops. So 2 banks. Alright, well, half research steel for now, and we'll reevaluate. I think actually we could build 2 banks and get a boost there. Because it would be nice to get a few more. Because I think we might need, like, more than muskets. We need infantry. They've got mobile infantry, for crying out loud. It's going to be rough enough as is.
The day
I'm going to ignore this request because I'm not moving my
ourselves to live in a
troops.
stagnant
So
world,
we could
devoid
change
of
our government here.
curiosity,
Although then I wouldn't be able to
empty of
faith buy
purpose.
units. I'm still waiting to do that. Now, we did not get that one great scientist. And yeah, we're starting to accrue some points again. So yeah, faith buying will go to units. Just I'm waiting until we've got the ones we actually want. May as well build the military academy over here. We can do the faster corn army training. That might include faith buying as well, and it's going to take a while to get there, but let's do what we can to get that unlocked. I keep thinking these guys are going to move forward, which is why I've got my defenses over here, but it's fine. So yeah, I think I'll get in a position where I can just bombard the crap out of that encampment first. When it does start. This is going to be a chop here. It's going to finish. That museum. Yeah, we'll go straight into building a bank, actually. That will be a useful boost. I'm going to remove the rainforest here. Thank you. I'm okay with not having those policies implemented right now. But I like the reminder. Indonesia declares war on Kumasi. I need you to declare war against Congo and then not do anything. You don't like my destruction of the earth. Well, I'm sorry. Oh yes, balloons would be an excellent idea. Thanks for the reminder. I would need flight for that, right? Basic flight? Something? But yeah, balloons would be an excellent thing to throw in. We can start on a bank as well. You're just going to farm there. Not really anything else to do. Real Neltron. You know what? Let's send you over to Washington. That's a fair amount of cash. Still decent production. Gives us more info on the Americans, too. So I don't want to build anything on that tile. Mining this is probably a good idea, though. Hey, gamer! Boss is back! Gotta go back to work, but I want to thank you for introducing me to strategy games. Just bought Galciv 3 during the Black Friday sale. Excellent job. Yeah, Stardock had a really good one. And started playing because of you. Thanks. I love Galciv 3. I like so much about Galciv 3 except the combat. I get kind of bored with it. It's too open. There's not enough sort of landscape and borders and things like that. It's the only thing I don't like about Galciv. Everything else about it would be like one of my favorite games of all time. I like the city building. I like, I love the culture things. I like the star bases. I love the tech trees. Yeah, I need to wait for another tech before we go to war. I mean, the artillery will be one, and it might be sufficient, the artillery. We'll have to make a decision about that. Whether we just hard research artillery and go then. Okay, we've sabotaged their production, which is nice. Or do we get something else? Heist to be okay. There's the spaceport. Create partisans, I don't know. Just more tech boosts might be good too. Steal some great works, which would also be great. I don't think the partisans would be good. There's just as much of a chance that our units would get involved in it. Oh, it's got another promotion. Thank you. Much better at stealing technology, much better at disrupting rocketry. You know what? We're going to take the disrupt rocketry because this guy's probably going to go to Australia and prevent him from doing the space stuff. That actually is almost entirely true. I think we're going to move him to Australia, and our new spy that we're building now, we're going to move him into the Congo territory. Yeah. And yeah, then the other thing is, do we get flight so that we can get balloons, which is actually a really insanely powerful thing to use against the AI. I don't think you can core religious units. Not that I know of, but we'll see. America declares war on Germany. I think Germany actually... Oh! No, but Germany retook Berlin, or maybe planted Berlin, because they had 4 cities for a while. I don't know if America had Berlin or not. I wasn't paying attention. They must have, I suppose. Yeah, no coring of religious units. Which I think is fine and fair. We'll just shuffle some units around. We don't have enough melee. That'll be something else that we might faith by the rifles, the riflemen. Yeah, so I'm going to move you to Australia. Now, rocket, oh, you got 3 places with it. Well, I guess we'll go to your capital. It's a little faster to get there. Go and sabotage their space stuff, because we can't really war with them the same way. So, yeah. I feel like we can't do it with just cannons. I think we're going to need something better than musket cores. So I'm going to pause the steel over here. And we're going to work our way up to... We'll have to get a lot of the basics. We'll have to go up to industrialization here. We have the boost to square rigging already. We have the boost to mass production. We'll get industrialization, try to reveal the coal. Then what we're going to do is pick up economics into replaceable parts. And steel, and hopefully we'll have all the boosts by then. At least we got the boost to square rigging. Oh my god, another settler. Well, that's the AI. I mean, they will settle forever. No. Also, why was it Romeo and Juliet Telecommunications? You see that in the trade thing? That might be mod related. It might be just something wonky. How many amenities are you lacking? Oh, just the 1. You're fine. Go to alert. You're gonna chill there. You're gonna build a mine here. Took a turn off that bank, which is good. I don't know when the next Railway Empire video will be. Probably soon, though. Got the workshop about to come in. That's 1. Ideally, at some point, we're going to want the 3 workshops for industrialization. I don't know if we're in a position to do that. Launch moon landing is done for Australia. Alright. No satellite yet, though. But possibly soon. It's got 3 places it could do it. Alright. Market. Oh, there's a religious unit. An actual one, too. Not a frickin', not just a missionary. Or not just an inquisitor. Oh, yeah. We can improve another tile next to Kilimanjaro over here. That's what we should actually be doing over here. You know what? File the tiles around Kilimanjaro. Especially before the city-state grabs it. Man, oh man, I forgot about all that shit. Railway Empire likes to be the best choo-choo game since Railway Tycoon. It is looking very compelling. Very compelling. Obviously, I have a business-type relationship with them. But...
It's not the towering sails,
but
the unseen wind that moves.
Alright, that's just a requirement for other things. Not something we necessarily care about by itself. Beat up this missionary some more. Just wait over there. These Inquisitors are still just chilling over here. Excellent. So mass production is ready to go. I don't think we're building the Venetian arsenal. Like, best a naval invasion can do against Australia is take Adelaide, and that's it. Boom! Go away, Sikhism. More Gib Petra now. Markets and banks. I mean, our economy is going to be going crazy good. Do. Games from Calypso at the moment, they released it, not supported. I mean, Tropical got a lot of post-release support. Lots of mods and DLCs and things like that.
Having seen a
But, yeah, I know what you're saying.
economy, I suddenly understood
Triangular trade!
what I liked about a market.
And logistics as well. I mean, I don't think we need to worry about the logistics yet. Triangular trade is so good. Now, we are building a spy, and we're doing operations. Maybe I can afford to get rid of Merchant Confederation for now. Because I still think we need rationalism and meritocracy. But triangular trade. That's a lot of money. Yeah, I guess we don't need Merchant Confederation as much if we have triangular trade. I don't know if the gold will... It might go down. We're doing 85. Yeah, 74. So we did lose a fair amount of gold, but we're still doing okay. So I'm not too worried. I don't know if we're beelining to something specific here. Probably mobilization for armies, and that's actually not too bad. We've actually got a boost to everything to get the mobilization so we can start making armies. That actually would be very helpful. Real Neltron is housing cap. Let's finally get that granary, followed by the monument. Fair has grown, so we can start its industrial zone over here, for example. So yes, let's do that. Thank you. We'll try to set up some mines over there soon. We'll get a bank going here, locking in more money. This Inquisitor is going to have to run back there for some healing. I should maybe make a Guru, although the Guru healing is charge-based, so maybe not. Getting his way. Okay, new spy. So this is our new fresh spy. We're going to send him... Did I just click on the map? I guess not. Back to Mabanzo, Congo. It'll give us some vision, depending on exactly what district he's in. It'll be nice. Yeah, I'll need some more builders. Okay. So going to be our next turn here. Start producing units to prepare for upgrading cores to armies. Yeah, I was wondering about that. More spaceports. It's their fourth freaking spaceport. How are we going to go and blow them all up? It's going to be tricky. Yes, I'm totally heading towards bankruptcy. I think that just goes to show you how, like, the AI cheats with money. That they think I'm going towards bankruptcy.
Have the Model T in.
Let's put you in there. Move you up over here. You're at -1 amenities. Should probably alleviate that because you're getting such a production penalty. Blam. Okay, so you are going to gain sources over here. Alright, that is going to be it for today. I think the war is going to start very early in the next stream. Assuming we've got access to, say, coal. It'd be really nice to get the boost to this, but I'm actually not sure we can get the workshop boost. Three. I don't know if we can find out how many we've got. Let's see here. So I could build / buy one in Bebop. We've got one in Gandhi. We've got two. Okay. So that's in 6 turns. If we were to just focus on building the workshop here, that's 10. Okay, so I will just buy this workshop. That should give us... It did give us our boost. Excellent. Okay, to industrialization. That's wonderful. And and give us a production boost over here too, which is good. So we did spend a fair amount of money, which, you know, we do want for upgrades, but we're still turning a fair amount of cash, which is going to be good. Hopefully we've got coal. We'll probably have to build a few builders as well to hook those up, as well as do a few more improvements, especially Razun over here, which once we started making money, I should have bought those tiles right away, but I was forgetting about all that Kilimanjaro stuff. Well, that's okay. So hopefully we can find a timing to go after these guys. We should have armies, though. And we should still be able to do some faith buys, and then we'll switch out into a superior type of government. Thank you for... Check the victory condition and sell your horses. Every time I try to sell my horses, no one's particularly interested in them. Because it's all... They're all considering it to be duplicates. Oh, or maybe you'll give me 17 gold per turn. Like, we had one guy who was going to charge us for giving away our horses. Yeah. John Curtin. Doesn't like horses. Neither does she. My allies don't like horses. Well, we sold something. That's okay. And yeah, we'll check the victory conditions for people. Culture, I'm very scared of, but at the same time, at least we can go after these guys. Teddy looks fairly far away for the others, although he's the one with the most defensive culture. So once we, if we reduce Congo a little bit, they're going to have an easier time winning their cultural victory. Science-wise, you got the satellites now. We've seen before, it does take the AI a long time to finish the third step over here. They don't even have all the techs, so we're still actually okay. Domination doesn't matter. Religion doesn't matter. And for score, where are we sitting? We are sitting at 350, which ain't great, but I think we can get a timing attack here, and especially we should be able to do a joint war declaration and then sort of hang back and maybe do some range 3 bombards and stuff and just whittle them down a little bit. Cross your fingers. But that'll have to wait until next Wednesday. My next stream is going to be on Saturday. I don't know what we're streaming yet. There's not going to be Let 'em Dare this weekend. Not for me, anyway. But yeah, Saturday is going to be our next regular stream. We'll see. Maybe we'll take a look at the new Dwarf Fortress. Continue the old one. Do something completely different. I don't know. We'll see. If you got ideas, send them to me on Twitter. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks everyone who followed, everyone who subbed and resubbed, and everyone who sent in a contribution to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. I'll be enjoying that a little bit later. And I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye!